Hi. Okay guys, so today I like to show you the things that you have to do before the actual welding work. So what I'm gonna show now is some techniques, not really techniques, but the things that you need to do. So metal preparation, the design, the concept, the things that you have to do just before you do welding. And to do that, I'm gonna provide a nice example. So what I have here in my back, I don't know if you can see it. So this one, the green stuff there, that's Japanese bamboo, and right now it's quite long. It's really high. So I'm outside my house now. There, see that? There. So now, how does welding have to do anything with cutting bamboo? So since the bamboo is really high, I have to build some kind of scaffolding out of steel so that I'll be able to cut it easily. So then that's what we're gonna do as a project to show you how to prepare your metal for welding. So my plan is to put some kind of a platform over here, maybe that wide, and it will be on top of this and over here. So if this is the platform like that, then over here I have to put like two posts, or some kind of a stand. It's really windy. Cut the trees. We're not really gonna make a very detailed design. It's just gonna be a simple scaffolding. Right here I already have sheet metal here, so probably gonna use that for the platform. So that means I need to make some kind of a frame to support the sheet metal, because if you notice, the sheet metal, it's not it's not very strong. I have this piece of tubing right here. This one, I think it has a diameter of maybe around 30 or 35 mm. I'm not sure. It's been here more than a year, and I think I probably just use this material so that I don't really need to buy new material. So probably use this. This one is around 25 mm. Probably gonna use that for the frame, and this one maybe gonna use it for the post or the stand. So if this is my fence, right, my plan is to simply put a platform on top of this fence. It's probably gonna have several support, and then I'm gonna put the sheet metal on top of that, and then we're gonna simply have a simple stand like this. I think it's about 1740 millimeter, 1 meter or 1000 mm. I also want it to be somehow portable or compact. I'm probably going to have it bolted on this side, on these corners, so that I can simply just loosen the bolts and pivot it in this direction, and therefore it will become like a flat piece of scaffolding, and then I could just store it anywhere so it doesn't consume so much space. So I just checked my material, so this is good. So that means I'm okay for this to be also 1 meter. Alright, so let's now begin cutting. So before that, we probably need to create some kind of a cut list. So these are the four 25 millimeter tubes, and then I got here the two 33 millimeter 1685 and another two 30 millimeter diameter and I think 960 millimeter, right? So it seems that we're ready to weld, but actually we are not yet ready. Example, this is our 33 millimeter tubes, right? And then this is our 25 millimeter tubes. So if you think about it, they're gonna be joined in this manner. They're gonna be welded at that point, right? So for those who already know a bit about welding, this area here, that area, okay, that's quite a big gap. So we cannot weld it just like that without doing any metal preparations, because this is such a big gap. So that means for the 25 millimeter diameter steel tube, we have to create a notch here. Okay, a notch is like a arc, a cut, a curved cut that resembles an arc, that when we attach it here, it will match it perfectly without any gaps, or if there's a bit of gap, it will be very small. There's many ways you can do it. In the internet, you could follow some of the techniques, but I always use CAD. Okay, so this is my flat pattern, so I've filed it as close as I can. Also filed off the edges to make it more safe. 25 millimeter tube, so you simply just wrap it around, just like so, clamp that on, and you just scribe it with your scriber. On the other side, you have two. So that's the notch on the other side. There. So we just have to cut it, following that guide. I already did all the preparation prior to welding. So first, there, I made a notch already, and if you notice, I also grinded off I mean, not grinded, but cleaned the metal. So this is like really showing the bare metal. Usually when you buy metal tubes like this, they have some kind of coating to prevent it from rusting. The best welding preparation is really to clean your metal like this. So the portion where it's gonna be welded, if you notice, I also cleaned it up, and it's gonna be joined like this. So if you notice there, so the gaps is now very small, but that's how you prepare your the proper way of preparing your metals prior to welding. Clean everything to bare metal. If you need to do notching, do the notching properly. If you have a gap that is bigger than the thickness of your welding rod, then that's not a very good indication. That means that gap is going to be very big, and you're going to have a lot of problems welding over that such big gap. Right, so now let's do some welding. already finished the scaffolding. So I already painted it with just white primer, just so that it will not get rusted. So it's installed, you know, as such, like that. So I've already begun using it. So that's the portion that I already cut, and I still have to go more. It's quite convenient. If you stand here, it's very sturdy, no problem. I also installed a sort of a ladder here, so that it's easy to, you know, go up and down. Yeah, so that's it. I guess that's the finish of the project, and then I'll just continue cutting this, and then I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.